Welcome. My name is Jason, and this is our chair yoga class. In this class, we're going to focus on becoming a little bit more grounded, with emphasis on our lower bodies. We'll start by focusing on our breathing. Let's close our eyes softly. As we tune in with the eyes closed so that we can look inward, let's just focus on our posture. Notice your spine being tall and long, and sit comfortably as you stack the head over your shoulders and stack the shoulders over your hips. So everything is in alignment. Feel the hips grounding into your seat. Feel the knees over your feet and the feet grounding into the earth. Let's now focus on our breath. Just notice how the air is flowing in and out of your body. As you breathe in through your nose, if possible, I want you to feel your ribs and your lungs expand. As you breathe out of your nose or mouth, feel your belly shrink. Continue inhaling to fill the ribs and the lungs. Exhaling to shrink the ribs and lungs and belly. 2 more full-bodied breaths. One more big deep breath. Let's practice making our breathing deeper. As you breathe in, fill the lungs and belly. As you breathe out for a count of 4. Inhale for a count of 4. And exhale for a count of 4. One more. Continue. This time we'll add a little holds as you breathe in for 4. Hold it for 1 count. And then exhale for 4. As we practice taking in more oxygen, inhaling, and holding as we relax the shoulders, and then exhale to shrink the ribs and belly. 1 more deep breath with a 1 count hold. Exhaling completely. You can allow the breathing to be easy. Find a comfortable pace. We'll start at the top of the head and make our way down to the legs. Let's start by just moving the head up and down. So as you breathe in, lift your chin. And as you breathe out, tuck your chin. 2 more. Inhaling, lifting the chin. And exhaling, tucking your chin. 1 more. Inhale, lift the chin. And exhale to tuck. Continue to find some head movement for your neck. As you exhale, tilt your head to the left. Inhale, center. And exhale, head to your right. 2 more each. Inhaling. And exhaling to the side. Inhaling and exhaling to the other side. 1 more each. Inhale. And exhale to the side to stretch the sides of the neck. Inhale. And exhale to the side. Coming Coming back to center, turn your head to the left, looking over the left shoulder. Inhale, center, exhaling to the right, looking over that right shoulder. 2 more each. Breathe in to center and exhale to rotate those neck muscles, releasing them. Inhale to center and exhale to the other side. 1 more each, continuing to sit tall with the shoulders back and relax down. Last inhale and exhale, twist. Coming back to center, let's find some movement in our shoulders. Bring the shoulders up, back, and down. Continuing, inhaling up, exhaling back and down. 2 more, inhaling up, and exhale back and down. Last one. Reverse the direction, bring the shoulders back, up and forward, and just give me 2 more. Last one. Releasing the shoulders down. Let's find some movement of your torso. So lift your chest, your ribs, forward and up. You might even look up. And as you exhale, tuck your chin, round your back. Press the back towards the chair. Inhaling, sitting tall, lifting the chin and chest. Exhaling, tucking your chin, rounding your back. Might even hear some of the cracking in my back as you release those muscles around the spine. 1 more deep breath up, and 1 more exhale out, rounding. On that next inhale, we're sitting up nice and tall. I want you to reach your arms forward and keep looking forward as we release that middle back. Twisting the arms to the left, you might hold onto the chair or to your legs. Inhaling, reaching forward. Exhaling, twisting the arms to the right, turning the shoulders to the right. 2 more each side. Inhale, reach. Exhale to twist. Turn just the shoulders, keep the head straight. Inhale, reach. Exhale to twist. 1 more. Inhale and exhale, twist. 1 more to the right side and twist. Coming back to center. I want you to inhale, open up those arms. You might reach back behind you and exhale, hug, bringing that left arm on top. Squeeze, hug, and love yourself, and we'll twist. So just move the shoulders, the elbows from right to left as you loosen up that middle back and also activate your belly muscles. Coming back to center, sitting nice and tall, lean to the left as you stretch to the right side. Inhale, center, and exhale, lean to the right. Let's do 2 more each. Inhale and exhale, side bend. Inhale and exhale, side bend. 1 more each. Beautiful. Coming back to center. We'll open up those arms out and back. Maybe as you exhale, I want you to switch. So now, your right arm is on top, squeezing, hugging, like you're hugging your best friend. And again, twisting from right to left to loosen up that middle back and activate those core muscles. 1 more to each side. As we come back to center, we'll rock right to left, left to right. Finding lengthening into the sides of the body and strength into the sides of the body. 1 more to each side. Coming back to center. Let's inhale, reach those arms up to the sky. Taking a big stretch up. Interlace those fingers and reach up really tall as you might side bend to the left. Inhale and exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center, maybe a gentle back bend, and as you exhale, I want you to hug your left leg. So you might keep the leg on the ground as you squeeze it in, maybe holding the knee or holding your thigh, but maybe do your best to hug the leg up towards your chest as you release to the hip and lower back. we'll begin to massage that left hip into your chair just by rocking from side to side. Again, you can keep the leg on the ground as you massage that hip into your chair. From here, we'll release that leg to the ground. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhale, hug that right leg in, or keep it on the ground as you massage that hip into your seat. A few more. One more. Coming back to center, we'll release that leg. Inhaling, reaching up. And then exhale, hug that left leg in again. As high as comfortable as we circle your knee. Circle your knee. Massaging that hip into the chair. Reverse the circle, going the other direction. Massaging that hip, releasing those hip muscles. And release. Inhaling, reaching. Exhaling, hugging the other leg. Squeezing it in close as comfortable as possible. And then again, circling on this side. Massaging that hip. Reversing the circle, going the other way. Massaging that hip, releasing that lower body. And we'll ground that foot. From here, sitting up nice and tall. Ground your feet about hip width, let's say 6 inches apart. You can keep your hands on your knees as you open and close your knees. So we'll have a little bit of a rocking motion, like a clam, opening and closing. As we strengthen and loosen up those inner and outer thighs and strengthen those hip muscles. A few more opening and closing motions of those legs, rocking them in and out. Great. Coming back to center, grounding those legs, sitting up nice and straight. What I would like you to do is see if you can stretch that left leg out in front of you. It's okay to keep the leg on the ground. You might hold the leg, but do your best to use the strength of the quadricep to stretch that foot out in front of you. From here, we'll move just your toes. So again, you can keep that foot on the ground, but do your best to keep it lifted. Flex your toes, just your toes, front to back. So try and spread the toes front to back, creating space in between the toes if possible, and strength from the top and bottom of the foot. Now I want you to move the whole foot front to back, pointing the toes and then flexing the toes towards you, flexing the whole foot front to back. 2 more. Last one. Now we'll circle the foot. Again, you can always keep the heel on the ground. Just find that full range of motion in this ankle joint as we thank this joint for carrying us around all day, scooting us around all day. 2 more circles. And release. Grounding that foot, feel the strength recreated in that thigh. And then we'll switch legs. Again, you might keep that leg lifted, but let's begin to flex just your toes, just the toes, front to back. Strengthening the foot muscle to help with balance and just with blood flow. From here, let's move the whole foot front to back, flexing and strengthening the lower leg and that foot. 2 more. From here, we'll circle the foot, one direction, and then the other. Excellent. Release the legs. Good. Keep those feet grounded. Just give me a little shake. Might go a little faster this time, just to release those legs. Excellent. Now from here, sitting up nice and straight, let's see if we can hold underneath your left leg. Again, you might keep the foot on the ground, or you might keep the foot lifted. Let's find some length, more length into the back of that left leg. Slowly lift the foot, or slowly slide the foot out. And then slide the foot back in or squeeze that leg in. Give me 3 more slow motion front kicks. As you squeeze the heel towards you and then extend the heel away from you. Finding length into the back of the leg. 2 more. Kia. 1 more front kick of that leg. Hold it as high as comfortable. You might keep it on the ground for 1 deep breath and release. Excellent. Let's do the other side. Interlacing underneath that right leg. Sitting up nice and tall. Slow motion, extending that leg and hugging it in. Front kick like you're kicking down a door to save some people. Good. Give me 3 more. Kia. 2 more. Lengthening to the back of that leg. Excellent. 1 more. And we'll hold it. Remember, hold it. Again, it might be on the ground, but do your best to lift that leg as high as you can for 3, 2, 1, and release. Excellent. Sitting up nice and straight. We're going to activate those core muscles, those belly muscles. What I would like you to do is make sure you're towards the edge of your seat. It's all right if you're towards the back. You can arch and round your back, but if you are, move towards the edge of the seat so that you may lean back. You don't have to lean back all the way, but lean back enough to where you feel your core muscles, your belly muscles, activate. You'll breathe out to lean forwards, okay? If you need to, you can round your back, okay? So you might inhale, sit up tall, and then breathe out to strengthen the core. But if you can, inhale, sit back, and exhale, lean forward for a crunch. Give me 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Strengthening the core. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Great. Coming back to center, sitting up nice and tall. Focusing back on those lower legs, the feet. I would like you just to lift both heels and then lift both toes or forefoot. So you have a rocking motion of those feet. Lifting the heels and then lifting the toes. Press down through the balls of the feet and then the heels. Give me a few more. Lift and lowers. 2 more. 1 more. Last one. Great. Releasing those legs. Just shake them out a little bit. And release. Great. Sitting nice and tall, nice and straight. Relax the arms down at your side. Okay? Shoulders relaxed. From here, I want you just to bend your left elbow. Imagine that walking motion with your arms. And then bend your right elbow. Alternating as you strengthen your biceps and your triceps. Continuing, flexing, moving those arms, an exaggerated walking motion, and then we'll start to add the legs. So, continuing, focusing on your left arm lifting and your right leg lifting, and then you can alternate. Opposite sides lifting like a walking motion. And then you might add a little bit of core by maybe grabbing or tapping. So you might lift the hand to tap, lift the hand to tap, and then you might even grab, or even forearm to thigh to really challenge the core. Make sure you're still sitting up nice and tall. A few more. Strengthening the belly. Might even still be here. 1 more each. Last time. Excellent. Sitting up nice and tall, nice and straight. Hug that left knee in. Squeeze it in close. You might cross your ankles or cross your thighs. 1 thigh stacking on top of the other. Using the right hand on that knee, pull the knee across. You might find a stretch to that outer thigh. As you turn to the left, you might hold onto the chair with that left hand and look behind you over that left shoulder. And just give me a few deep breaths as you sit up tall and rotate, loosening up that middle back for 2 more deep breaths. Inhaling back to center, Exhaling, stacking the ankle on top of your thigh. You might stay just right here, sitting nice and tall. Again, it's okay to keep the ankle crossed, just now with the knees wide. Leaning forward gently, doesn't even have to be a lot. Start to feel a stretch into that thigh and hip. Just give me a few deep breaths as you relax your shoulders and stretch for one more deep breath. Taking your time, slowly sitting up nice and tall, releasing that leg. Same thing other side. You might hug the knee in, maybe stack the knee on top. Using that left hand to pull the knee across, find a stretch to the outer thigh. You might hold the chair as you look behind you for a few deep breaths. Turning to your right for 2 more deep breaths. Take your time. Coming back to center. Ankles stack again. Maybe here, sitting up really tall. Shoulders relaxed. Leaning forward as you find that hip and thigh stretch for just 2 more breaths. Take your time, slowly sitting up really tall. Releasing that leg, sitting up nice and straight. From here, we'll find a gentle neck stretch. Tilt your head to the left and we'll hold this with the chin slightly tucked. Finding length from the ear to the shoulder for 2 more deep breaths. Slowly coming back to center, tilt your head to the other side. Again, finding that side of the neck stretch for 2 more deep breaths. Slowly sitting back up. We'll meet with our palms together, at our hearts with the eyes softly closed. See if you can feel your heartbeat. In your mind, I want you to thank yourself for taking the time to take care of you, your body, your breath, your posture. We might even bring our fingertips towards our foreheads and bow down to honor ourselves, honoring our mind, body, and spirit. And slowly sit back up, opening up the eyes, and we might bow down to each other, saying thank you or namaste. Namaste. I just want to thank you so much for joining me today in movement, improving our posture and our breath, and becoming more grounded. If you have any comments or questions, I am more than happy to answer them, and I look forward to moving and meditating and breathing with you again.